This out of Wall Street Ace. Despite sky-high prices at Disneyland, the parks are still packed. This is the line to enter the park in the morning. Holiday single-day ticket can go for $224.
That's insane.
Yikes. Family of four costs $896. Park hopper is an additional $60 per ticket. Total single-day cost for a family of four is $1,256. This video right. Whoa. Let's pause that music there. Look at this. This is an amazing crowd. This is on No, that's the wrong day. This is November 24th of 2025. There's Christmas at Disney. Wow.
Oh,
look at that crowd.
That is packed.
You couldn't pay me.
I think
to go on that day.
The holiday ticket, doesn't it include it has like some perks to it, like you get some snacks and refreshments. I'm wondering if Disneyland does what so a holiday Disney World ticket for the special event includes snacks and refreshments, no?
So,
I thought it did.
I think it does a little, but
it might. Usually they put up stuff like that around the parks. Anyhow, but I can't even imagine trying to navigate this with kids. At this
all
point.
I can tell you.
Oh yeah, no.
I did work. There was a Christmas that I worked at the Magic Kingdom, and boy, did I hate being on. I don't know if I volunteered to be on that day for that schedule or whatever, but I was working for Disney Vacation Club (DVC), and over by, if you know this, either one of you probably know that it's right across from Ariel, the Little Mermaid ride. That little kiosk right there next to King Triton statue. There's the map. There's right. So that's where I was working. And I got off at 9 o'clock. I got home. I live 15 minutes away from the park normally. I got home at 1 a.m. because when I left, there was no other way to go, but the traffic was rerouted to the back way and go back on 535, whatever. I mean, I'm telling you, traffic was a standstill getting out of there until, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours before the traffic broke to where I could fly the rest of the way home. But man, I'm telling you, I don't know what Disney did something right in the past, obviously.
Yeah.
To get many people wanting to be there on what is probably the busiest day of the year, Christmas of all days. It's crazy.
It's mom and dad. Mom and dad grew up watching Mickey Mouse on TV, and they introduced it to the kids. The kids are too little to even comprehend what's happening. Mom and dad want to be there. Kids are going because parents want to be there. And look at the age range of mom and dad, 35 to maybe 60.
Right. So I think there's some grandparent effect here that, when I was younger, we used to go to Disney World, specifically Epcot and the Candlelight Processional. That was an annual tradition for us for a little while.
That's beautiful.
That was, it's an amazing show, and it was great when we were in the spot that we could do that. But that was one where if we had a bad year one year, that might not have stopped us from doing it the next year because it was a holiday tradition. I think when you have a crowd of people going to do things, especially if you've got a lot of family members, to try to have that discussion to say, hey, that thing that we all do, hey, that thing that we are assuming the kids want to do, to try to redirect that takes a lot. That takes hey, there's a Harry Potter land coming. And I'm not trying to make this into a Disney versus Universal thing, but it is the next, if you're talking about resistance, there has to be enough resistance at Disney to want to go to Universal. I don't think that happens as much at Universal Studios Hollywood because it doesn't seem like it's as good of a park as Disneyland and Disney's California Adventure together. But in Walt Disney World, you end up saying, okay, well, they got Christmas decorations up over here, which by the way, they don't currently do that at Epic Universe for several of those lands. They'll kind of reference Snoggletog in Isle of Berk, but they don't go hard in the Christmas stuff there yet, which more danger to Disney when they start doing that. Getting someone to say, We don't want to take the kids to see the princess stuff. We don't want we're the teenagers aren't interested in Marvel, and then to go do something else. I think that's a lot, especially if it's a holiday tradition. I don't know. What do y'all think about that?
Well, one thing that Disney did to get the crowds down, not at the Magic Kingdom, but at Hollywood Studios, is they replaced the Osborne lights with Life Day. So that really helped kind of defer some of the crowds down a little bit.
Yeah, and that's one of those things where they just say, "We own this, so it's good." Yikes! But looking at this,
Life Day, it's hilarious.
Yeah, some grok analysis over the last 5 years, 2021 to 2025. Walt Disney World one-day ticket prices increased cumulatively by almost 30% for value days from 109 to 139 and 31% for peak days, 159 to 209. Disneyland saw similar rises with rises across other tiers. Do you guys think this is sustainable for either sets of parks?
Oh, I say so. I say so. I mean, right now they have a huge deal. We've been talking about it from January to like May. You can get like a 4-day ticket it breaks down to like $64 a day, and you don't have to use it consecutively. You can spread it out. So
yeah, as long as Disney, what they'll do is they make these prices appear to be very high, and they are if you buy them this way. But then, like MJ was saying, that gives Disney then the opportunity to go, but wait, we've got a deal. We've got that. You don't have to pay that $209 if blah, blah, blah. You meet certain requirements. The thing is, what I have seen happening to the parks over the last, I want to say 2 years, especially the last 2 years, is that attendance peaks in high demand times. And then when it goes down, the parks are virtually empty. I mean, there are days when you can get on Tron in less than 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And it really, like, I was going to go to the park today. It's supposed to be a good to go day. And with the weather turning and obviously the whole country, a lot of the United States is going to be under snow. It could be a very down week, whereas last week was really, really busy. It's going to be really interesting to see how it plays out. But I will say this, Universal specifically seems to be adding a lot to the guest experience. While what I have experienced over the last several years at Disney is that they have been removing things from the guest experience, removing perks like, fast passes, changing over to Lightning Lane, going from free to being charged for, Magical Express, which was just, it was amazing in its time because you could book a Disney trip, stay in the Disney bubble. You could put your luggage, like check your luggage at your airport, and your luggage would be in your room at your Disney resort when you got there. That like amazing things like that are gone. You can't even buy something at a Disney park and have it sent back to your room right now.
No, they took that out. Yeah.
Right.
So the value proposition has gone way down at the Disney parks. Is that sustainable? I don't think so over a long period of time. As far as I think the crowds are going to diminish. They'll still be there, but they will be diminished.
Yeah, I would say with Universal especially, the expectation there for Universal is probably set lower, and so they tend to impress these days, as opposed to Disney, where the expectation is set super high, and then people realize, wait, I don't get that anymore. Oh wait, I have to pay for that now. Oh wait, how much does it actually cost if I have to pay for that now? And I think at this point, it's all just going to slowly shift over to Universal for as much capacity as they can get into those parks. We'll have to see how this goes over the next few years, but I'd like to see those. I'd like to see if there's a 30% rise in ticket price, that there should be a 30% rise in ticket value.
Thanks for watching That Park Plays News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and send this out on your favorite social media accounts.